What is up, guys? It's Joe here. I make tech interview videos on YouTube. So I'm going through the top interview questions list, and the next one on the list is maximum depth binary tree. So in this question, we have given a binary tree, find its maximum depth. The maximum depth is the number of nodes along the longest path from the root node down to the farthest leaf node. And a leaf node is a node with no children. So essentially in this tree, we can see it's 3, 20, 15, and so we have 1, 2, 3 as the depth. So the answer for this would be 3. If we had something, another node here, like extending from 7, it would be 4, because that's the farthest path that we can find, or maximum depth in the binary tree. So essentially the solution for this would be using a depth first search. So we would go from 3 and say, hey, find me the maximum depth from your right node and then your left node. And then whatever you find as the maximum depth at this node, just add 1 to it. So the relation would be this. So we have max depth of root. This could be math.max. So it's going to be the maximum of max depth of the root.left, or the max depth of the root.right plus 1. So pretty much just take the maximum depth that you can find from my left and the maximum depth that you can find from my right, and whatever you end up finding, just add 1 to it, and that will be the max depth of the current root node that you're actually at. Yeah, it's not too bad of a problem. I think I can go here and show you just an example. So we have 3, so starting at the root, we'll say that that's going to be equal to max depth of its left, which is 9, and then the max depth of its right, which is 20, plus 1. And then here we can say that we're trying to find max depth of 9. So max depth of 9 is going to be the max depth of its left, which is null, and then its right, which is null, plus 1. And we see here that max depth of null is going to end up returning 0. That'll be our base case. So we can just fill in these spots here with 0 and 0, since we already solved for max depth at null. And you can see here, simply this just resolves back to 1, or yeah, 1. So it'll be 0, max of 0 and 0, plus 1, so 1. We see that 9, max depth of 9 is just 1, like we solved here. We put 1 there. And pretty much if we go through the max depth of 20, we'll end up getting 2 here. And we just add 1 to the max of this, so this will end up being 3. And that's our solution. And the code is actually pretty simple. We can just say root, if that's equal to null, then just return 0. Otherwise, we can just take what we figured out here and just return that. So, and we can just return just this part. So max of max depth, root.left, root.right, and just add 1 at the end. So yeah, it's not too bad. As you can see, accepted. Just a simple depth first search. But yeah, if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. Let me know if you want more content like this, and tune in for the rest of the top interview questions list. All right, see you guys.